Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. Where we last left off, I beat the game, and as you can tell, this is post-commentary again. But, yeah, this is that bonus episode I was talking about. We're gonna do the one optional level, besides the DLC. Or one of two optional levels, I guess, because there's one spot that I wasn't able to do. Because of my buddy, Darjetti, who helped me with, what's it? Manus. Wow, I just had a major brain poo-poo. Manus helped me fight Manus, but he needed to get up to the DLC, so we did some stuff over here in Anor Londo, and then like, oh hey, let's also do the Painted World of Ariamis, which is where we're going. So I recorded the whole thing because I figured like, well, if I'm gonna do this area, I might as well. So yeah, I actually recorded this on my old laptop, so you'll have to forgive me if there's any like visual stuttering. I think the game audio is unbalanced from the visuals, and sorry if I'm a little refluxy. I had some pizza earlier, but yeah, it's that bonus episode I was telling you guys about. I promised. I kept my promise, didn't I? So yeah, but I figured why not. I can maybe talk a little bit about the history of this level, because this one's actually kind of an interesting level. Yeah, we go down this way. You need to stop. Thank you for stopping. Cool throwing knife. You have to go all the way. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, damn. He's all like, I'm gonna follow you. And I'm all like, no, you're not. You're dead. I was tempted to jump. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I was tempted to jump. But, you know. You gotta do what you... What? Why are you all following me? Can you stop? Like, where are you all coming from? I guess that ladder. Yeah. So, that was me trying to, like, where do I go exactly then? But, yeah, we go back over here. And the reason why I was wearing this armor, I don't know if I ever explained that. I think I might have, because this one has better poise. The defense is a little lower, but the poise is better, so I can take a few more hits. I think this is the way. Here we go. Even as I'm recording this now, after having done this, I'm all like, yeah, I'm not even sure, but where to go. But yeah, we go through here, and we go to the bottom of that little friggin' walkway thing that we had to traverse. And you see some painting guardians being all like, do not touch the painting. And I'm all like, fuck you, I'm gonna touch the painting after I'm done touching all of you with my sword. But yeah, I must have Ultra Instinct because I'm dodging those like a pro. Yeah, they're not really that tough. They can be kind of overwhelming at first, I'm sure, but I'm doing, you know, the good old R2. And that guy's being all like, hey, I can dodge. Oh, sorry. No S's. Who the fuck hit me? You did. That was pretty good. Yeah, these guys can be pretty agile. But let's pick up some of the things. Like that stuff. It's gonna be most of the same stuff. You can occasionally get the painting sword, which that's kind of cool, and you can get that as well. Which sorcery, great magic weapon. Jeez, ooh, jeez Louise. They're all dead, I think. Oh, that guy's like, I'm gonna guard this stuff. That, I believe, is Iron Tarkus's set, which is the set that I ended up using in my first playthrough near the end, so I could be beef. Take this throwing knife, thank you. Yep, the Black Iron set with the Great Sword and the Black Iron Great Shield. That's a pretty good set if you just want a hardcore tank. I think that's what, if you want to like hardcore tank but you don't want to Havel and be like super slow. Like you want to have some mobility, but yeah. I'm just kind of looking around, I'm sure. Obviously, since this is post-commentary, I'm recording this well after the fact of recording this footage, but I think at this point I was waiting for oh yeah, I was getting the summoning ready, because we ended up helping both of us, so, or each other rather, but yeah, so there's that big old painting. Let's go inside. I want to be all cool. I'm scared. Is this where Elden Ring is from? Yeah, obviously that's out now, so yeah, so I went over there. Examine. Contraption. I forgot something. You need to get the peculiar doll. So this was sort of like a double. I recorded this anyway as well, because I don't think I had shown this either. You can go back to the tutorial level and explore a little bit. There's another boss you can fight. There's some other enemies you can fight. I'm going to go ahead and get on my Estus again, or just rest that bonfire. I don't know how beneficial that's going to be, but yeah, so we just go this way and explode. Yeah, I think at this point I was kind of flustered, as you can see, like, while I'm trying to, but then I also, I thought I was going to go buy something from, yeah, I am going to go buy something from Patches, actually. I thought I remember buying something from Patches.
Oh, you again. You've some new.
I think I buy the humanity, I believe, is what I go for. Never mind.
What?
That might be later. Oh yeah, that was later during the Manus thing where I'm like, yeah, let me just stop and get you some humanity. I'm getting my post-commentary parts confused. Damn. Let's get that item. Soul of the Lost Undead? Bro! But yeah, so I'm just kind of... Yeah, I think at this point I'm just like, wait, where do I go again? Because, it had been a while, for one thing. And, of course, since it's been a while for me since I last recorded this, I'm just all like, yeah, I don't really remember how to get there. But thankfully, I remembered. Because you have to go where the elevator is, but you have to jump off. By going up this way. So we go up here. And then we jump there. Sweet. And then we go this way, where you just kind of roll off it, or you can, if you're skilled, I guess you can just fall off of it. I usually always miss it. But we go over here, which will lead us. Well, no, I want that, but I guess I'll get that later. Go over here. That'll lead us to curl up like a ball in this nest. And we wait. 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 There we go. Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen. Whoa, oh, birdie! Yeah, that little raven comes and picks us up and like, hey, you want to go back home? I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, I do. It's kind of a weird image. You know, I wonder how this raven bird thing actually kind of knows to do this. How does it know to bring us back? But yes, we are back at the Northern Undead Asylum. Some things have changed. We now got some fire guys kind of blocking the way. But yeah, they're not too tough. I suppose this area would be a lot tougher if you have the know-how to come back here near the beginning. And of course I had the know-how to not walk in the center, because if I do, I'm going to fall and fight the boss. But apparently those guys are impervious to it, I think. Which is pretty crummy. Yeah, we can go through here and stuff. We can fight that guy, that early Astoran knight that we saw early on, who gave us the Estus flask and shit and told us about the prophecy. We can fight him again, should we feel the need to. This is me trying to kind of figure out how best to proceed. To which the best way to proceed is to go the way we came, I assume. As in the way we came out of this place when we first played the game. I don't know, that seems to make sense. Wow, new message. But, as you will see in just a moment, Black Knight. There's one more going the other way as well. But it's your average Black Knight, not anyone too tough. Still waiting on that Figma for the Black Knight. It's supposed to come with all his weapons too. Or at least the majority of them. I feel like the Black Knights will always be really intimidating. Even when you play through these games multiple times and you kind of know their attack patterns, I feel like they're always going to be low-key pretty intimidating. I decided to be like, hell no. Oh, boy, that's what I'm talking about. That kind of shit's really scary. And of course he backs off because he knows I'm so powerful. I'm so powerful I was able to kill him in one hit. Obviously, I wheeled him down. A little sniffly too. But yeah, we go down this way, back into that original cage, and you can see the glowy thingy being all like, hey, please pick me up. I'm your friend. And I'll be like, okay, dog. Cool. Weird inflection there, but peculiar doll. So that's what we need to doobly bop the BB bap. As in go to the Painted World of Ariamis. Kind of similar to the Painted World of Ariandel in Triple Souls 3, as I like to call it. I've already streamed that. I need to stream Sekiro at some point. I like to stream the From Software games at least once. I kind of want to get past, I think it's Juzo or Jizo, the big fat guy. I met him. So, low-key, not far at all. But, you know, I'm trying. I definitely want to at least get past there before I continue, because I feel like, well, I might as well. You know, get to further meat of the game. There's a little sniff. So now let's try that again. Only this time, we are going to actually go there and try to win this time. And by try to win, I mean actually go inside. I think I might have talked about this before, but I think it'd be really cool if someone made a mod, like an extra mode, to where like it's a battle royale mode, but you've got an entire level, like Anor Londo, for example, or if you're playing Demon Souls, the entire World 1 of Boletaria. Like worlds 1, 2, and 3, or like sections 1, 2, and 3 in that area. That'd be really fun. Of course, the problem there, I think, would be that like with Boletaria or whatever, it'd be kind of, what do you say? It'd be kind of weird for like the middle player who's at the Phalanx Archstone, I think. Because on one hand, for the first player, he'd be waiting from the guy from the first Archstone. But on the other hand, he would be waiting even less for the guy at the Tower Knight Archstone. And he would have a bit more easier means getting there, whereas for player 1, he'd literally just have to wait. But yeah, let's kill these fuckers again, or at least kill some of them. Occasionally you'll get to a point when you're playing Dark Souls, any of the Dark Souls, where you're at a point where you're having to backtrack and you go back to a place and you're just like, yeah, let's not be patient. Let's just go through. Let's kill all these clothed people. Kill them. I almost feel like playing this game again for some reason. I'm still kind of I'm kind of leaning more towards Dark Souls 2 is my favorite. At least overall wise, like I feel like if it was Dark Souls 2 but made in the Dark Souls 3 engine, with some stuff from Dark Souls 3 taken out, like bring poise back maybe, or at least bring it back, but like just nerf it or something, and then take away the charging R2, because I don't really like that very much. I think I can do without that. Maybe bring back power stancing. Ooh, I just got backstabbed. That was almost, I don't know, I'm gonna have to look at that again later on. That was almost more like a lag stab. I don't know, the hit detection in this game can be kind of interesting. I'm sure someone will be in the comments and be like, no, that wasn't a backstab. He actually got you, like, legitimately. I'm all like, okay, cool. At least it didn't kill me. Block your knives with my shield. I kind of have a bad habit of continuing to swing even after killing an enemy. I don't know. That's just how I be. Yeah, he's dead. I decided to heal this time because I don't want to use too much of my Estus, since I'm obviously going to have to, once I go in there, I'm going to be stuck there. And I don't have enough humanity, I don't think, to kindle everything, but yeah, let's try it again. Examine. Cutscene. Whoa. What a painting. Very painting indeed. I want to touch it. Being sucked in. The painting ate me. Painted World of Ariamis. See, there's a section area over there we probably could get to. But that's right. This is the optional level, or one of the optional levels. see what's over here. There's an item. I'm just kind of looking around. I don't usually come around this way very often. This is a pretty interesting level, behind the scenes wise. For one thing, this was the first level they actually made in Dark Souls. This was the first level they actually like built. And there's also an unused quest line. I'm pretty sure that's my buddy right there waiting for me. We were talking on Discord while we waited. So I think he was gonna summon me first. So. Or I was gonna wait for him, I don't remember. But yeah, I think at this point we're just kind of deciding how best to pull this off, so put my thingy down. One thing about playing this game now, this particular version, is that there's going to be hardly anyone playing it. So you're not going to have too many people like playing on different servers just because it's so crowded. At least I think. So yeah, I'm just waiting for him. I forget what was... There we are. I remember thinking like, oh, this will be a good way to show off some co-op. But like, oh yeah, I forgot. Did that with Cal's Crazy. Except here there's no editing. I trimmed up the section where I helped him. Yeah, there he is. Scar. Seppo. I bowed to him, or no, I waved. And he's like, go away! I'm like, oh, okay. So we decided to just jump in and go fight some peeps. The enemies here are pretty interesting because they've got the whole bleed explosion thing, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. It's just some normal grunt guys like, yeah, see that guy. You go over here, fight over here, but then there's that thing. And if you kill him, you can kill him. But yeah, I got toxic because he exploded on me. I think the way to prevent that is to either do thrusting damage or use a fire attack, I believe. I don't know why I used the... I'm like... That's not the kind. It has to be the blooming purple moss that heals the toxic. You can get a cool sword here too. But yeah, this section, some of these sections can still be kind of hard because these enemies can be pretty tough. But one of the other things, there's an unused quest line involving Shiva of the East with Makoto. And on the Xbox version, I believe, you can still activate the quest line through like a... Oh, he died. Through okay. They didn't even kill me. So, we're gonna try again. And since this is a bonus episode, I'm not gonna cut nothing. Can't make me. But yeah, I just summon him again. Doing co-op is definitely a good way to sort of grind for souls and like level up and stuff, or if you just kind of want to get some help. It's really a good way to do it. And like I said here with Dark Souls, like since not that many people are playing the PS3 original, like most people are going to be, if anything, in regards to the original, most people I think are going to be playing that original PC release if they're not even playing the remastered version on PC. I have no idea if people are playing it on Switch. Most people are probably playing it on either PC or PS4. I think there are some people who are playing it on Xbox One. But yeah, see how quickly I got summoned? Those who played this game during its heyday of 2011 know that, like, yeah, it took a while to get summoned. Demon Souls was good about that too, especially near the end. How easy it was to get summoned. No. So we planning our next attack, which is going to end up being just going and doing the same thing we did before, except we're going to do it better this time, because that's how we do. Anytime I have dreams about playing Dark Souls, I notice it's always this kind of snowy level. I don't think it's particularly this. I think it's more specifically the Undead Asylum. Yeah, you see when you poke them, you're able to kind of survive it more because you're at a distance. Don't hurt my friend! I said after he already got hit. Or maybe he did get toxin, I don't know. I obviously can't tell because it didn't show up toxin, you know, on him. So I think we should bring him under. He was healing himself. That's definitely one thing I like about Dark Souls. I think it's I don't know if 2 started or not, but being able to use your Estus. I like the life gems in Dark Souls 2, though. Maybe it's because I like having other healing items besides the Estus. I hope Elden Ring kind of does something with that. And there I go, getting toxin again. Like all the time, he's like, yeah, whatever. Oops. Rude. Sir, I was trying to heal myself. That is not very kind. Got toxic again. I only have so many. I'm gonna run out. I'll just deal with it. But yeah, this is just a nice little bonus level. I think the reason why they took it out was because holy shit, you're getting massacred. That's one of Velka's crows, or it's implied that it's one of Velka's crows. It's kind of implied that this is Velka's domain. But you're like, oh, okay. Go down. It's funny, you would think that, like, you know, probably should. We just communicate in the Discords, but, you know. Oh, I think we die here, if I'm not mistaken. Because he either falls or, yeah. Oh no, never mind. I thought he fell. And now we're just like, okay. Because when you get up... Oh. Oh. What are you doing? But yeah, when you go digging in this game, you can find some pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go down this way. This is basically where it was. But then we go over here. And we have to fight a ghouly dragon guy who shoots toxic at us. comes crawling to us and he's like, I usually try to attack him from the side. He does something. Oh yeah, it's his little dinky hand over here. Be like, he's like, stop. But then that can happen. He'll just like dink you with it, or not dink you, but he'll like barf on you and be like. Then you have to switch where you're attacking, or you can just arrow him to death, I suppose. Yeah, he's dead. Now we can go forward. But what's that? Looks like there's another one over there. Yeah, this is... You've probably heard about this before. That's a very odd thing where like he's just kind of sitting there, but you have to kind of attack it to make it sit up. I don't know if that's just like a glitch. Or that might actually be a glitch. I'm wondering if you're not supposed to do that, and that's just supposed to sit there. Cause that'd be actually more interesting, I think. But now we go fight the boss, who is this chick, Priscilla, the half-breed, half human, half dragon. She's everyone's waifu. She is the epitome of waifu souls. See me over there jerking her off. Like, oh yeah, you like that. And she's like, please stop, go back. And now I'm jerking off her front area too. I was stroking her tail and then I was jerking off her coochie cooch. Yeah, you already know about weird sense of humor. But yeah, she's optional. You don't have to fight her, but yeah, we're going to fight her. Crossbreed Priscilla, that's her name. She likes to be invisible. Though the way you find her is by her footprints, since she's in the snow. I believe. There you are. Dang, we were just wrecking her. No. You defeated. So yeah, she's dead. We got a decent amount of souls. And now it's my turn. My turn to go fight. I think what we ultimately decided here was that we were going to meet at the area, at the boss room. So I decided, alright, I'm just going to rush through since I've already played through this. I'm just going to get the items. Sorry, excuse me. You know how it is. Mess this up. Kill this freak. As a freak. I know I said frig. Kill this frig. So now it is my turn to kill the dragon. But first I'm going to pick up this shit. Thank you. A blood shield. That was a shield that actually, that was one of the art design shields that was, there was like a shield design contest. So I came over here for some fucking reason. Because I had to I fought him by myself. He's not really that hard. You just kind of have to be mindful of the pattern. Yeah, I saw like, okay, yeah, he's switching over. Like, oh, he's actually coming back now. Because I kind of like that spot. Oh boy, British brat. Why would you do this? Like, why the frig would you do this? I think at this point I decided to hide. I've never really been a big fan of the invaders. I don't know, it's just like, it just kind of ruins the fun for me. I know that's like, oh, that's just the way of Dark Souls. Well, I know that, but like, some of us just want to play the game without getting invaded. You know? That being said, I do like how in Dark Souls 2 it seems like you can still get invaded even after beating the boss. Oh, I straight up dodged that. Holy criggle. And I finally decided, yeah, you're almost dead, so let's just power through. Alright. I was gonna try to quit the game. But nope. No dice. Dragon scale. That'd be useful. And there you are. No. Yeah, I was like, no, I don't really want to play today, sorry. I'm sure there's like a developer explanation as to why that is, but yeah, come down here. I try to rush because I'm just like, if you get to the boss, then like the dark spirit will go away. And of course he's there like, so. Yep, lag stagging. Lag stabbing, I mean. He's trying to teabag me. With his low-key Iron Dad look. But I had to use one of my humanities. Power up my energies. Reverse the hallowing. I am now a Who man. And now I must traverse the universe once again, exploring the world for better judgment. And now I'm just gonna skip all these fucking freaks. Because now that I've killed the toxic dragon skeleton guy, I don't gotta worry about much. I can just run to the area, do my swift dodges. I'm calling a lot of people freak lately. And by lately I mean right now. Like, that's kind of new. Okay, so he's not there anymore. He's an optional, or he's a non-respawning enemy. I mean, I guess he's technically optional because, you know, you don't have to come here. But I don't know. I almost am kind of wondering if, like, you were expected to go, if you were supposed to go this way, or if this was just here. I remember thinking, like, oh, are you following me? Hello. Bye-bye. Doink. And there's some baddies. Yeah, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And there's this guy. I don't know where you came from, but you're here. He's a little different too, because he's the big guy, but he's got a sword. So I was like, well, let me at least get my souls. Okay, now I'll fight you. Struggle. Ooh, yes, this is a tight area. I gotta be careful. There he is. Ooh. I'm pretty low on Estus. Killed him. He dead. And I heal myself. I heal myself today using my magic spell. I don't remember why I had that equipped. Large Titanite shard, that'll be useful never. Especially now. There's my pal, gonna summon his ass. Yeah, you're getting summoned. So, this has been quite the adventure. Just waiting for it to get... Oh. Sometimes it'll happen where like it won't pick up. But you know. There we are. Maybe if I have summoned 2 of them. Phantom Skargrim summoned. Yeah, let's go. As we gaze into each other's eyes, we think about the future and what it holds for us. Nah. Though I'm thinking about getting another popsicle when I'm done recording. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're just standing here. Alright, there we go. Maybe. Like, I don't remember if he was doing something or what. But again, as a bonus episode, this is just... There we go. He might have been setting up something in his menu. That's another thing I like about Dark Souls 2, and to a lesser extent 3. When you go into your options, or in your menu, it shows you the you go into a pose. You can talk to her.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not.
It's true.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
Yeah, so you can leave if you want to. I usually leave. I'm just taking in her body. Praise the sun. I'll praise her son as she drops a friggin' sunny side up egg on my face. I'm sorry!
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thou hurry toward thy death?
Fuck up! I know with the voiceover, it's Ow. She heard me tell her to shut up. She's like, fuck you. Yeah, you can find all kinds of smut with her. Including a comic that I actually have saved where, like, the knight, like, goes down and, like, looks up her screen and she just, like, throws you off. But there she be. Keep missing her. Oop. You can hear her footsteps too, I think. It really is a better idea to keep her in the center. Or try to keep your eye on the center. Oh, I saw her. There you are. Yeah, but you can... She also has some... Because she was supposed to be a more important character, so she has some unused animations where you can, like, talk to her more. She blows a little ice kiss to us. And someone's drawn, like, really nice looking art. Oh, she's dead now.
But why? What secret?
I'm sorry, Priscilla. I had to kill you. You were in my way. And what do you know? I got a trophy. I've never actually gotten that trophy, so that was pretty cool. But I'm sorry. But yeah. Guess it's time we go home and think about what we've done. We killed a random crossbreed. I guess that technically makes us racist. You can get something there, I believe. We fall. And we get saved somehow. I don't even know how. I wonder what the symbolism. We got a homeward bone from that. And hey, all our buddies are back. I won't disturb them. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later for the next thing. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed it.